What's going on, guys? Jay Daniel here. Thank you for joining me in day 29 of our journey from zero to hero, earning $10,000 a month as an inbound closer by June 31st, 2020. I'm pushing for May 31st. That's in 9 days. We can do it. Our pipeline's good. I got this. Anyway, I am pissed off. I am aggravated, but I am also extremely grateful. And the beautiful part is I learned a big lesson. Okay? So I had two calls. So basically, here's the lesson, right? If you're in sales, if you are in sales, okay, and you know the person in front of you needs your shit, be hard, be strong, okay? Be certain. Make things happen on the spot. Because as soon as somebody gets off the call, they go back to their old patterns, their old train of thought. And they talk themselves out of what you're doing. They let life happen to them. They fall back into the beliefs that created the reality they're in when they got on the call to get out of that reality. And most people can't see that from within themselves. So if you are on a sales call, if you are in a call where the other person on the line can afford or can figure out how to get the money to buy your stuff and pay on the spot, don't delay. It's a complicated, annoying process. It's a complicated, annoying process. They don't get served. You don't get served. It's a waste of fucking time. You don't get respect. It just doesn't work. If you, like, I just... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, always close on the first call. Go for the one call close. Obviously, there's going to be circumstances where that's impossible. Get a deposit. Get a deposit. Make them put their skin in the game. Okay? Get the $500 deposit, or just don't get their business at all, because if they can't give you a deposit, they probably aren't serious about it. They probably don't trust you, which means they're probably going to have buyer's remorse. They're going to get a refund. They won't really go through with it. They're not taking things seriously. If they're not going to buy on the first call, they're not going to buy at all. Just be skeptical with shit. That's just be skeptical with shit. Even with your questions, be skeptical. I'll buy it later. No, you're not. You're going to fall back into your old patterns just like any other human being, because that's what human beings do. This is your chance to get out of the trap that you dug yourself in for the past 10 years. Okay, you haven't made more money. You haven't increased your income in 10 years because of your habits. Do you really think you're going to get off this call and talk yourself into making that change when you have all these habits and underlying circumstances around you? No. No, humans are risk averse. You're going to go back, even though the biggest risk of all is not moving forward and growing. It's staying in the same place and dying, because there's no such thing as there's no such thing as stability. There's either growth by increasing your baselines, or there's death. Death. You're less alive every time. Your baseline gets lower and lower and lower until you are dead. Close on the spot. One call close. No bullshit. Just do it. If they need your service, okay, and they have the money to do it, make it clear to them. Paint that picture. Relate it back to their identity, right? Like, okay, John, so you want to make $500,000 a year, but you can't make it a $1,600 decision? Think. You're not buying a program to get your leads. I'm helping you get a new life. Step outside of your pattern. Change things. Do what you wanted to do for your family. Free up your time. That's sales. Not this bullshit. It's if somebody's nice with you and you guys have stuff in common, they're your friend, right? If somebody's hard with you but they do it to help you, they're a leader. They're a role model. There's somebody you can rely on. You can't rely on somebody just because you have things in common with them. It's... Oh my God. Okay, so the first call, I had two calls just now. Okay, the first call, he had to reschedule. He was talking on the phone with a client. If I had gotten, with him, I didn't know enough about the product to be able to close it, so that was my fault. but I should have at least gotten a deposit, right? In that situation, you want to get a deposit. You want to make sure they have skin in the game so they can move their clients around and make it happen. So it doesn't take up your mental bandwidth, okay? Or my mental bandwidth, right? Number 2, my fault. I should have closed the guy on the spot. He needs the service. He's been doing the same shit for 20 years. He has so many limiting beliefs stopping him, but he wants to make a change. On the spot. Close on the spot, or at least get a deposit. On the fucking spot. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So I'm about to hit this list, make some calls, make some moves, change some lives, get some momentum. See you guys. Peace. Thank you for joining me in day 29 of our journey from zero to hero, earning $10,000 a month as an inbound closer. Comment below if you have any suggestions, feedback, or things you would like to see in these videos. I always respond. I love you guys. Also, shout out to my boy Elliot in the mastermind. Just got his first client, a mindset coach, which is what he said he wanted. On our first call a couple weeks ago, he made it happen. That's my guy. See you guys soon. Let's kick some ass. Peace.